Hey guys, so I've been looking for a new heating pad. I have some family members who get cramps sometimes. They wanted something kind of like a next gen heating pad. I had the old fashioned kind that just plugged in. It had one constant temperature. It got like a flimsy pad on it. It was lightweight. It wasn't really anything innovative. So I looked on Amazon for something better, and this is what I got. This is the Goqo Tomo next gen heating pad. So let me show you why I bought it, and I'll show you why I like it. So it's got a really nice cover on here. Um, it's thick and it's weighted. So this has what's called Jade Stones. So let me just zoom in over here so you can see it a little better. So these stones, see, there's a bunch of them right here. So these are weighted stones. So when you put this weight on you, like it feels good. Like it's basically a bunch of rocks, but you don't put the stone part. You put the soft part on. So you got the nice weight sitting on you, so it's soft, but it feels heavy. So that heat, when you turn it on, the heat is actually like penetrating more into you instead of it just being like a pad that's like sitting next to you, kind of. So it's got a nice warning over here: fragile, high temperature, etc. So let me show you. Here's the instructions that it comes with. So you know it's a bunch of warnings. Then you got the operating instructions. So it's really very simple. So I'm just gonna go over this real quickly so you can read it if you want to. But I'll just show you, how it works in person because, anyone can read instructions. So when you want to wash it, so this part right here, you can pull it apart. It's a little hard to do with one hand, so you just use one hand to hold it over here, the other hand over here, and then you just pull this apart, and then you'll see the connector there. Um, but you can't really throw this in the washing machine because you can see all these stones. They're each in a separate like compartment here. But if they throw this in the washing machine, yeah, the throwing it around and the weight, it's just gonna break your whole heating pad. So you can hand wash it. What I recommend is just throwing like a pillowcase on top of this. This way you just wash the pillowcase and keep this clean. That's what I usually do because if you use this regularly, you're probably gonna get it dirty. It's gonna be hard to keep it clean. So let me show you. Let's turn this over so you can see the other side. It's really soft. I love it. So here is the controller. So it's a nice high gloss, thick finish, and it's got a digital display. So when you press the power menu, it goes to, I think, the previous setting, right? Yeah. So it goes to a previous setting. So when you press the power, it turns on. The temperature is what temperature it's at. So it's got 12 settings. So the highest one is 12, and then you can go all the way down to 1. And if you look at the manual, it actually tells you what each one is. So if you're curious what each temperature means, so obviously no one's memorizing that, but 1 is going to be 101, 2 is 107, 3 is 113, all the way up to 12, which is going to be 167. So it gets pretty hot. So I usually start lower and then put it up to whatever I want. You don't want to burn yourself, so you just got to be careful there. And then you could also have a timer. So if you press the set button, so over here it says 24-hour timer. So you could press the plus and minus to change how many hours you want it to wait until it turns off. So I always tell people, don't go to sleep with this because you don't want to burn yourself, and if you're sleeping, you can't necessarily tell how hot it is. But if you want to just make sure, just in case you fall asleep, just put a 1 hour timer or something. This will automatically turn off in case you're going to sleep. But the minimum is 1 hour. It would have been nicer if it gives you a little less time also, like if you want to do a half hour. But it's fine as it is because I just turned it off myself. And to turn it off, you just press the power button. Personally, I always unplug it. I think they tell you to do that also, just as a safety thing to make sure that no one actually turns it on and burns something or someone, etc. So anyway, so thanks for watching my Goqo Tomo heating pad. So this is really good. I can tell you, I get frequent headaches, neck problems, and this really does help relax the muscles and the tension and really feels much better. So thanks for watching my video on the Goqo Tomo next gen heating pads. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below and I'll try to answer you.